Welcome to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the 2025 Fluffy Duck Historic Rally, an event organised by the Australian Historic Rally Group. And starting here from Cameron Park Shopping Centre car park, or KFC car park, depending on how you look at it. A good sized field of cars, somewhere in the 20 odd, have entered this event. A spattering of modern cars in amongst them, but for the most part classic cars.
This is the letter M, which is a manned control, and there should be one set up here, and I forgot, which is not boding well, is it? There'll be a letter M at the lunch stop at Laguna Trail. Relaxed, and you should have fun. I've set it to get a reasonable crowd here at the start of the year, because a lot of people, as you've read in my email.
The official briefing just there with the officials explaining how the event will run. And now here we have the start. It's been sent away. So with 1 minute intervals, heading off into the unknown to some extent. Lunch break is at Laguna, some distance away. So see what happens between now and then. Welcome to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the Fluffy Duck Historic Rally, an event organised by the Australian Historic Rally Group. Started at Cameron Park and is heading off towards a lunch break at Laguna, and then back to Club Macquarie and the finish. I'm just on my way up to Laguna to put a few cameras on the side of the road, and so I'll catch up with you a little bit later in the event. Oh, what do we have here? Some sort of natural rock outcrop. My goodness, what is this? Some sort of car show, or am I expecting David Attenborough to stick his head in front of the camera and tell us the history of this stone outcrop? I hope not. This is a car event. Welcome to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the Fluffy Duck Historic Rally, an event organised by the Australian Historic Rally Group. And this event started at Cameron Park, a suburb of Newcastle, New South Wales, Australia, and it is now heading to a lunch break at Laguna. I'm just on a road short of Laguna. After the lunch, they head down to a finish at Club Macquarie. Well, here we are. We're just short of Laguna. Competitors have come along this dirt road. This event, the Fluffy Duck Historic Rally, is a touring style, navigation style event for classic cars. It uses a route chart to navigate round, and in this case is held in the lower Hunter Valley area of New South Wales, Australia. Now, Laguna is basically made up of half a dozen houses and a shop, and that's where the lunch break will be. And the way the crow flies, it's only a few kilometres from where we are here, but by road it's probably 10 or 12. It's a good dirt road here, looping around from Wollombi, around the back of Wollombi, and out onto the Wollombi Road, and then back towards Laguna. I've never actually driven on this road until today, which says something about how often it might be used. It's a good condition road in, for the most part, farm type land. Lots of classic cars out today, and it's great to see them being driven on dirt road. Old Mustang there and the Mitsubishi Lancer. Classic rallying is a popular activity these days. Gives everyone the excuse to get in their classic car and go for a drive around the countryside, asks the Leyland brothers. Big cross-section of cars entered today, from old rally cars through to road cars, through to modern cars, and there's even some, dare I say it, four-wheel drive type cars. Well, are they cars? Trucks. Anyway, we're following this Mustang Lancer as they travel along this road. Yanko Creek Road is the name. Nice bit of dirt road. Oh, what do we have here? My goodness, I don't know. It's American. It was made in the 50s by the look of it. It's got that Chrysler look to it. Maybe a Dodge, Chrysler Dodge. Oh my goodness, look at that. You can melt that bugger down and make half a dozen Hyundais. But what a piece of machinery, hey? When cars were cars and the men that drove them were men. You have to be, I think. And at the other end of the spectrum here, we have German technology by the look of it, an Audi, I think. Mitsubishi Starion. It is great to see all these cars out and about and being driven. It's what they're for. Can't always happen that way though. But it is great to see them being out and driven on dirt roads. Stone chips don't hurt nothing. Audi, of course, go back in time, and Audi were famous for rallying. The Audi Quattro has to be one of the most outrageous pieces of machinery I've ever seen. Not exactly a pretty car, but outrageous. Nothing wrong with a bit of outrageous. Now here we have a modern car, a Renault or Renault, depending on who you talk to. Modern cars that are only competing in their class. They're not eligible to win the event outright. And this is an untimed tour event, navigation. It's has no speed involved, so the car probably doesn't matter that much. It's Renault. Oh my goodness. Triumph TR3. Something you see every day these days. I think they were made in the 50s. My goodness. They say it's only a real sports car if you can put your hand out the window and touch the ground. And that is very much the case in the TR3. Very old technology, of course, but certainly has some old world charm about it. Toyota Sprinter. Toyota Sprinter was a mean rally car in its day. Somewhat faded now, but I can remember them being at the top end of the field in rallies. Not something you see every day these days, but there you go. Fluffy Duck is the first event for the 2005 sort of series of events held by the Australian Historic Rally Group. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? A tiny little Fiat. My goodness. Tiny little Fiat. Subaru WRX, I think. Yes, the next event for the Australian Historic Rally Group, I think, will be the Des West Memorial Rally, followed by the Heart of the Hunter, and a bit later in the year there'll be the Ebon Green Rally, and to finish the year off there'll be a Christmas run. There's a full calendar of events to keep everyone amused and keep their classic rally car sort of percolating and going. My goodness, that's a tiny little thing. They even look smaller than the Mini, but you have to see one parked next to each other to know that one. My goodness. What a little car that is. Cars have got very big, of course, in the modern era. Even the Subaru is a small car compared to stuff they call cars now. Peugeot, Volvo, very much European cars. Peugeot, of course, is a car with a great history, in particularly endurance rallies, known for their toughness and reliability. They certainly must have made a fair few of them over the years. I was watching a YouTube video about a girl riding a motorbike around the world, and she was in one of the African countries, and those old 404 Peugeots were everywhere. Must have sold a few. And of course the Volvo, the big square boxy Volvo, certainly get rallied in their home country, that's for sure. And they certainly can get them to go quick as well. What do we have here? Yeah, four-wheel drive. Nevertheless, an older four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drives have become quite popular. You see them all the time there. They're certainly not like old Land Rovers, that's for sure. Here we have a Nissan Bluebird. Strangely enough, the Nissan Bluebird has done quite well in rallying as well. And the turbocharged all singing, all dancing version that competed in touring car races certainly done well as well. Very much of the era, the styling. Here we have the before mentioned four-wheel drives. Luxury here, air conditioned, soft. My goodness. Oh goodness gracious me. Yeah. Well, enough said about that. Certainly nice countryside here through the Lower Hunter Valley in the Wollombi area. If you like that sort of thing. In my younger days I did own a four-wheel drive. It was an old Series 2 Land Rover. And I have to say it's nothing like what these things are. It is rough, hard, heavy, and you could say it's air conditioned because the air came in all over the place, as did the rain. Never actually got it bogged though, I have to say that, not while it still had four-wheel drive anyway. Now here we have the camera car, old Triumph 2500, coming along to collect various cameras that have been left on the side of the road. They were all still there, so that was a good thing. Welcome back to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the Floppy Duck Historic Rally. I'm on Yanko Creek Road and I'm heading towards Murray's Run, and so I'll catch up with you a bit later on. Well, here we have the next location, Murray's Run. That's the Wollombi Road there, and competitors turning off onto Murray's Run, and travelling parallel to the Wollombi Road, and we'll come back out onto the Wollombi Road some further down the road. A bit more dirt road through here. Now this is reasonably close after the lunch break as competitors head off towards the finish at Club Macquarie, back up the Newcastle area. We're only maybe 5 or 10 k's from the lunch break at Laguna as competitors head off in the afternoon section, which will take them in a southerly direction down Bumble Hill, I think, and ultimately back to Club Macquarie. Cows have got a bit bunched up here on the Wollombi Road as they're heading off in the afternoon section. Bit of follow the leader here. Our drone pilot needs a bit more practice somehow. Oh, look at that little fab. My goodness. The other end of the spectrum there, we got the full-on muscle, American muscle, Mustang. Mitsubishi Starion here. Murray's Run. Nice little piece of road, taking them pretty well parallel to the Wollombi Road, and come back out on the Wollombi Road down a bit further. The MGB here. Datsun, mighty Datsun. Well, that's about it from me. I'm Quack McMullard. Bye for now. Me and this year's Fluffy Duck Historic Rally. Tune in, same duck time, same duck channel for more motorsport action. I'm Quack McMullard. Bye for now.